1001 Durgin Way.
1001
Durgin Way. Durgin.
Durgin?
Yeah.
Way?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, hold on here.
So sometimes I'm worried when you guys call and you say things like that, like, "Oh, I went to high school in your town." I think it's just to bond with us because
No, I don't do small talk.
I ended
No,
up.
we ended up being in Clark Air Force Base for 4 years, and then back into California, then back another place, then off to Germany.
So I talked to this lady once who called, and she was saying like, "Oh, I know the beach there," and she said all these things, like we had so much in common, and we ended up meeting up and dating for a couple years and got engaged. And I found out later that she had said all that stuff just to get close to me, and I was devastated. I broke up with her.
That's not nice. That was not nice.
On whose part?
No, her part.
Yeah, she lied to me.
I have a tendency to be overly too honest, which my dad tells me you shouldn't.
So here's the thing about
this. Are you
this.
interested in a fixed rate or adjustable rate, sir?
Fixed rate. Well, here's the thing. I want to tell you one more thing. She had lied to me so much about she wasn't even from here. She didn't really actually do mortgages, and she ended up being a man.
Get out of town. Oh, my God.
It was pretty...
That's crazy.
It was crazy. That's...
Wow.
See, that's why I was so upset, because I waited the 2 years, because I'm an old-fashioned guy, and I wanted to wait till we were married. And now I demand to have women show me their private parts on the first date, because I'm terrified of finding out they're a man years later. I mean, think of all the time I wasted courting that son of a...
Wait. Even if they were, how do you know they didn't get surgery?
Oh, I'm good. I get down there with a magnifying glass. I've done. Hey, seriously, if you're interested in that, you can do a lot of research online, and they show you what scars to look for, and like some of the surgery's really good now. But I mean, I go with I'm really old-fashioned guy. I go with the scratch and sniff test to make sure if it's authentic.
All right, Mr. Scott, sir. I do apologize, sir. I'm not able to patch you through a lender right now because they're all tied up. What I can do is have one of our lenders give you a call back if that's okay with you, sir.
Okay, I don't have to tell. I mean, when they call, I don't have to tell everybody that story, do I? It's embarrassing.
That's totally up to you, sir. So you're okay with me submitting the information that you just shared with me with our other lenders to give you calls?
Yeah, but make sure you tell them. You've got to put it in the notes. It's not my primary residence.
I gotcha.
And don't please. I mean, I know you guys make a lot of notes, and I know you guys like to be funny and don't really care about us. But don't put in the notes like that tranny story, because no, this is the reason I say that is when people are trying to bond, like call.
You're the best customer I've had so far.
Listen, when you call, like you do, like when you're a salesperson, you'll put in parentheses like the kids' names and family, like stuff to bond with them. Like, hey, how's your kid? How's this and that? I don't want one of these people calling me and saying, how's your tranny fiance? So seriously, don't put that in there. I don't even know why I told you that story. I think it's because
no, I don't have, it's strictly business. I'm not allowed to do that.
You told me you were from Pensacola, so I kind of like bonded with you.
I was there for my
junior year.
Your
junior year, yeah, you told me.
I started there freshman, and then, because I'm now, that's been so many moons back now. Let's see here. All I remember is that I had one semester there, and then we moved to Clark Air Force Base. I don't even remember how that works. I might have been a freshman and then started one semester as a sophomore there, and then left, and then semester sophomore year, and then junior year we were
But you see why I'm so concerned, like when you guys call and say things.
I don't blame you, sir.
Because of what happened to me. I mean, I was devastated.
Yeah. And I do apologize. I'm not laughing at you or with you or anything like that. I think it's just a funny story.
You know, I'm sure if I was on the outside looking in, I'd think it was hilarious. But because it was me, I mean, it was just, you know, I was just surprised. That's all, and just, you know.
Okay. Well, Mr. Harwood, so do you want me to go ahead and forward the information for one of our lenders to follow up with you?
Yeah, sure, but just like I said, I'm sure you can put notes in there, right?
No, it's just four things is the city and state, the interest rate, and then whatever else you entered in there will be forwarded to them, and the questions that you answered.
See, now
I'm saying yes, you agree as follows. To be contacted, my boss is looking at me. To be contacted by a preferred lender or partner, set the number and email provided, even if the number is a mobile number. So you agree that a specialist may contact you regarding your position, regarding your options using an automated telephone dialing system, by email, by phone calls using automated pre-recorded voice, or by SMS text messages when message and data rates may apply. Saying yes will act as your express written consent and act as your signature over the phone. Sir, please know your consent is not required as a condition of purchasing any goods or services, and you may withdraw your consent at any time. This is Scott Howard. For verification purposes, please confirm your consent by saying yes, and I'll forward your information for one of our lenders to give you a call back.
Yes, but tell your boss who's looking at you, just say to them real quick, say, does it matter that it's not his primary residence?
Okay, hold on. Where's he at? He just walked away.
Get his ass back there.
Where did Rick go? What time is it?
Yes, me? He's at lunch?
He left for lunch. Okay, so you said yes?
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and forward this information. So I thank you so much for your time. I thank you for your service, and it's been a pleasure. And thank you so much for the laughter, sir.
Okay,
you
sure.
Have a wonderful day and a happy Thanksgiving.
Thanks, you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.